So this one is going to be hard with Bunny, mostly because you have to stand on pads. What does Bunny not do well? Stand still.
Descendant.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, pop. Let's go. Super speed. Welcome in, folks. Hope you're having a good day. So I'm kind of doing a little bit different of an invasion today. We're going to take Ultimate Bunny. I know some people have been having trouble doing invasions, and so I kind of want to try and do it myself at a very low effort point when building a character. But and I guess this is my attempt at it. I got a friend who's struggling with them, and I just kind of want to see if I can do it and how many more mods I need to add and catalysts I need to add before I can finally kind of do it. It'll still be a struggle, but you know, you can get it done. And we're not going for gold. We're just going for getting it done. So yeah, with that, let's hop in here. I am assuming that you've spent time and there's been some effort put into this game to like collect things, okay? So I'm not like I'm dumbing down the modules that I'm putting in, but I kind of expect you to have some good weapons. And this, I'm doing it with Ultimate Bunny for a reason, which is I want high voltage, or at least I want to go with that first. Maybe that's useless. Nova is better for what I'm trying to do. But either way, when you're a new player coming in and you want to do invasions, I'm expecting you to have a Thunder Cage. Try and get all 5, combine them so that you get the maximum overcharge. And this is just a really good gun to have. It's really great for Bunny because she can shoot it on the move and not lose a lot of speed. It's just a fantastic gun. And just real quick, I've got the basic mods, and you can see I've stripped all my catalyst out. So this is what the gun comes with as a base. But overall, I've got action, reaction, and rifling because these will enhance your firepower the most. I've got firing Fiesta because 3 seconds of free bullets out of an SMG is great, especially since the SMG fires so fast. Improve that with fire rate up. And then I'm prioritizing critical hit rate over damage because I'm going to assume you're a bad shot, and I'm going to assume that honestly more critical hits is more damage than critical hit damage up. If you've got the catalyst, I would suggest working on critical hit damage as well. And then of course expanded mag, because the more bullets you have in a magazine, the less reloading you're doing, which is the more damage out. And then the other gun that I'm going to recommend, but it's probably a little bit harder to get, but hey, you've been farming Ultimate Bunny, right? So hopefully maybe you've got some parts and pieces put together, is going to be the Afterglow. The way I've got mine set up again is with action and reaction, rifling reinforcement, basically the biggest firearm attack boost for most weapons. I've then got strength in first shot. I don't know how hard this module is to get, but the fact that it does 200% damage after a reload for the first shot is great. It's on a 10-second cooldown. If you have, there was another one, weak point expansion. This is probably another good one to put in. It's a little less damage than strength in first shot, but it activates on hitting a weak point, and the whole point of the Afterglow, which I'll show you in a second, is to hit weak points, because every time you hit a weak point, you're doing, well, we'll see. I'll show you in a second. I can't remember now. I just know that it's you want to target and hit weak points one after the other. But yeah, that's so weak point expansion is good if you don't have strength in first shot. Again, I don't know how hard it is to get this. I assume most people probably already have it in their inventory. I have fixed shot because I'm old. I need the recoil. I hate sniper rifles because every shot you take is like your aim just goes to shit. And then I was able, it comes with a, what is it called? I don't know what that symbol is, but I just call it arrow up, which is generally critical slots, critical mods. And so I've been able to fit both critical hit rate and critical hit damage into this one. So that is my Afterglow that I'm going to be using for this. And then we go to the Descendant, and this is what I'm using here. So yes, this is Ultimate Bunny, which means I've got high voltage. I'm gonna this is the other way of dealing damage that I'm gonna rely on if I can stay close to the boss. And then I've got Nimble Fingers, and is this, no, I think it's just Nimble Fingers actually. Because I just wanna, so the cooldown is 16 seconds for this skill, and the duration is 20. So I've made sure that I can just constantly cast it over and over again. Got emergency measures here for some critical hit rate plus critical hit damage. And then I'm using HP collector so that I just have some, like, Bunny kills things left and right with her electricity. So this should help keep her topped up with hit points if you're struggling at hitting those little red boxes that drop. But also look for those, get those little red boxes that drop. I'm having energy collection in here so that I can just have, this might be one I change out, but this is just here. I needed 14 points of mods to stick in somehow. And this right now is just helping me, like, basically get the maximum amount of mana back, because the more I can keep my sprint up, the better. And then I'm using Spear and Shield because I want the skill power. This one might get changed out for more defense if I feel a little squishy. And then I'm using HP amplification because I don't care about my shields, but I want as much HP as possible. And I've kind of put components in that enhance my HP. So I'm focusing on my HP. And then of course skill range, effect range, just to get that Nova, the lightning emitter, to reach as far as possible. I'm not quite at the range of 300%, which would be 27 meters. I'm at 17, which is barely half. But hey, any range is better than no range, right? And we're trying to do this with as few catalysts as possible to start off with. So that's what I got there. We can check out real quick what I've got in my socket. Tingling I don't know why I said tingling singular. I mean, it's the name of the thing, but y'all aren't going to be looking for tingling singularity reactor. You're going to be looking for an electric reactor with singularity on it, because this will help your Nova or your lightning emitter skill. I've got mine with a Thunder Cage mounting, so you want to be running with Thunder Cage in your hands to get the maximum amount of skill power boost. And then this is for my, like, really good bunny. So I have skill critical hit damage. I haven't found one that's got a good secondary yet. I'm still looking, but, like, you know, maybe skill critical hit rate would be a good one here, or a singular boost or an electric boost. I don't think you should be struggling with this build for cooldown or skill duration up. But, you know, for later, when you start adding in mods that enhance skill damage out but reduce your cooldown, increase your cooldown or reduce your duration, because you do end up doing that with Bunny, this will help alleviate that if you get cooldown or duration up here. And then just real quick, I've got mostly HP mods in here. This one I'm using because it has max MP and MP recovery in combat, which is hopefully going to be handy. And then I've got a massive defense. I've got 2 supernovas, and that helps with my electric skill power modifier, which I don't know how important that is. This slot always sucks, so I have toxin resistance, not really useful. There's nothing useful for this. Just find something that fits. But I'm using this supernova just so I get the 2-set bonus. So yeah, and that's what I've got. That's what I'm running here. And that gives me 26, a respectable defense, and about 9,000 hit points. We'll see if I'm too squishy or not. But yeah, so that's the build I'm using right now. We'll modify it as we go. Let's see how it goes. All right, so we've got 2 invasions today. I think I had a look at Asylum, and it's got this effect right now. When inflicting enemies with a status effect, enemy incoming damage modifier minus 40%. Bunny does electrocutions, so guess what she puts on everyone? Status effects. So this is going to be a terrible map for her. My suggestion would be a Ajax probably for this. It's another character that most people will have. and go with guns. Ooh, but you won't want to use the Thunder Cage because that also puts status effects on people. So you'll have to figure out a good gun to go with that. Maybe a Tamer? But we're going to go do Slumber Valley because it's a reduction on skill power for fusion. Bunny has fusion attacks, but I don't use them. So we're not going to worry about this, I think. We're just going to go with what we got. So yeah. So let's give this a whirl. See if we're able to run this. It'll be standing on pads. Oh! All right, just coming in here because these are important and I don't think people realize how important these are. So in the mission that we're running on, we're going to be standing on pads. So I won't need this. But for a new player, if you've got any of these, I would prioritize this one almost. It's going to suck for Bunny because it's going to suck all the mana out of her when you get hit and you're way too low on health. But, you know, it is an oh shit button that basically gives you back a bunch of health based on your mana, and which is, I'd saved my life a number of times and kind of gives you that warning of, oh no, I need to go and find, I need to collect red health boxes. So that'll keep you alive. I guess choose any of these that fit your needs. For my Bunny, I'm gonna use this one because more health better. You can consider this. I don't know why you'd want max HP because this also lowers your skill range, and I don't want my skill range lowered on Bunny. But I guess it'll let you run longer if that's the thing you want. But yeah, I'm just sticking with this one, biodensity augmentation. And then so I just looked, it's Legion of Darkness. So if you really want, you should get here, Legion of Darkness, decrease incoming damage modifier by 15%. I'm gonna guess that no new person coming to this game or getting into invasions has this yet, which is unfortunate for this specific dungeon. But if you can, this one, I don't know if anyone really uses this, but these two can be useful, and these are all like 1 point. So like I would just say maybe go down this line, so at least if invasions pop up that have these two groups, you can get a damage modifier towards those two, towards Order of Truth and Legion of Immortality. But I'm gonna run with this, and I'm just gonna sweet talk it as, let's just assume that you're a new player and all you have, you're going into an invasion that has one of these. Okay, all right, cool. Glad we all agree. Let's get back to the mission. So this mission is going to be hard with Bunny, mostly because you have to stand on pads. What does Bunny not do well? Stand still.
Descendant.
Orange, pink, and white. Orange, pink, and white. Okay.
It appears they are defending the gateway. The weapon contains ancient arcade. The structure on the ground draws and releases this. Descendant, I will show you the properties of the arcade stored within the weapon. You can disconnect the energy link.
This is one I wish I had Nova, and not the other, not what I have right now. Because Nova would wipe out all those guys in one shot. But I want high damage voltage, or high voltage, because I want the extra damage, because I think I'm going to use it on the boss. Pink, blue, and white. Pink. Okay. I just already forgot. I think it's this one and the one next to it. Why does my gun like take a shot and then pause for a bit? I feel like... Alright. Sweet. So on to the boss. And I've been good. I haven't been looking, but apparently I've picked up some general rounds. So that's good. Good for me. I've got that health boost. You can see it right now ticking down on the left, which is why I've got 10.5 thousand hit points. Oh, I forgot. This is going to be really hard with Bunny.
We must find a device with the same arcade properties. Use attack that device diverted energy.
Bunny does not like standing still. Oh, please pop. There we go. All right. Just keep the electric damage going. Ooh, this is gonna take some time. This is gonna be a really slow fight. We're not getting gold. I think we can do it, but we're not getting gold. I wonder if this is better. That might have been a better. I wonder if I can only like drop him so many times before he like, maybe he has like a, sorry, you didn't do it fast enough. There we go. Ah, don't shoot him. Oh, poison. Poison's bad. Oh, we're going to do the running thing. Let's see if running's a better option. Turn it on. I saw some mana over here. We're going to have to go pick it up. I probably picked up too much. Oh no, I turned it off. Why did I do that? Turn it back on. Okay. So what color are you now, buddy? White. Oh man, this is intense. This is fun. This makes Bunny fun to play. Oh, he put out the cans. Okay. All right. Run fast. I wonder if those cans are putting out poison or if it's him. I think it's him. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is great. Oh, no. Poison. Oh, I'm out of power. Oh, he shot me. I need mana. All right. Let's see if we just need to get him down one more. This is easy. This is so easy. It's fun. It's hilariously fun. Oh, come on. Keep dancing so that your lightning bolt goes off. Okay, that's going to suck. Get out of the way of that. All right, pop. Let's go. Super speed. Ow! Job done. And we did it in gold. Oh, oh okay. All right. My friend's gonna be mad. My friend's gonna be like, how dare you? He's watching this already and going,
how dare you?
But anyway, I guess, well, short video. But hey, doing these invasions is hard. It's a tough fight, especially if you're underpowered. But I just did it with a bunny that had barely any catalyst, a thunder cage with barely any catalyst, and a I didn't even touch the afterglow. And not only that, but like it's just playing smart and using your character the way you need to use them in order to get the max effects to do the thing. Now, granted, I'm going to be real fair. Like this boss, maybe it was just super easy with Bunny. There might be other bosses and other maps that aren't. This map was the one where you have to stand on pads, and I find that to be the worst one to do with Bunny. So I don't know, give or take a little bit, but I definitely got it done. Can't do the other one with Bunny because status effects. I'm gonna have to find another character for that, but that'll be a different video if I even do it. So yeah, I guess with that, until next time, bye. Get it done, Fuzzy.